Hey everyone, what's up? Yeah, I thought I'd kind of continue the little silent video I did recently. I think I called it, what did I call it? Uh, oh yeah, changed up my room a bit of an update on the changed up my room a bit video. Well, as you can pretty much see, I don't think I'm really hiding it too much. Uh, there has been some notable changes here. You can pretty much see that. I don't think I don't think I'm hiding it too well, am I? I mean, there have been some notable changes, and if you look up even further, yeah, there have been some notable changes. But if you don't really know what I'm talking about, well, I'll show you right now in some pictures and in a video, if you will. This has probably been led in by a video that I've just done, but as you could see, and you saw this in the background of the video and in the pictures, everything is up. Now you look here and you think, oh, that's a little crooked and everything. I'll probably fix that later if I get a chance, but if not, yeah, what are you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, went to my job. Basically, I'll explain it in the video. I would have explained it already. Did what I did, and here they are. Yeah. Basically, you have all Panic in the Sky right here, kind of, you know, I know it's, like I said, I know it's a little crooked a little bit, but as you can see, it's there. It's all the covers. You have Count of the Chaos right there. This apparently is from satam.com, satamsonic.com. That's the, of course, the, that, a little bigger now. Over here is Sonic Universe 75's cover. I had to edit it a little bit. And is that's Wildcats right there. I actually downloaded that picture. So there you go. And then of course here you have the Guardians Valiant cover enlarged for issue 283. So yeah, I'll probably work on that. Kind of is bugging me a little bit, so I'll probably work on that. But there they are, and let me know what you guys think. Well, oh, you get the idea. As you saw there in the video, pretty much, yeah, I changed it up a lot. I mean, right, right here, as you saw in the video, and as I showed you at the beginning, this is Sonic Universe 275. This is the original cover, or at least one of the covers anyway. This is, I think, this is cover 6, I believe. I think I have this one. I think this is the one I ordered from Mile High Comic, not Mile High, but Midtown Comics. This is issues. This is the because Sonic Universe's 75th anniversary issue had not one, not two, but three. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but six. Six is something. I can't remember. I think it was they had 6 or 7. No, they had 7.5 covers, the original and several variants. And this was one of the variant ones that they did.
and it was basically a take off, I think the cover or one of the pages that celebrated Sonic the Hedgehog's 25th anniversary issue, back with issue 25 of the original of the main comic book. So that's basically what this is based off of right here. Now, what's funny is there's another version of this, and I have it right here in here. And this one is done by Lamar Wells. This one, the cover that was the sixth Valiant cover, and this one here was done by Trunks. It's pretty much the same, but this one was done by Trunks, and you could tell it's similar. It's basically the same picture, but Trunks colored it. You could tell that there's a difference in coloring between Trunks and Lamar's. You could definitely see that. So again, it's still the same line art. It was done by Trunks. The coloring was done by Trunks. So yeah, but I felt like finally getting that one, and it was pretty cool. And then as on here on this side, you probably saw it. It was one of the last ones in the pictures, and you also saw it in the video, that little video clip. I have 283's Guardians Deviant cover for Sonic the Hedgehog 283. It's the Guardians Viant, basically their take on their I guess homage to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. So I got that one enlarged. And then of course you can see in the back of me got the Sonic Stadium box set cover finally enlarged. Of course, a lot of you know that like I was saying, of course, a lot of you know that I've had the 8 by 10 version of it. Basically, just like the 8 by 10, I downloaded the cover and got it enlarged this time into poster size, just like I did with the 8 by 10. Now over here, pretty much again, as you could tell, I have the Countdown to Chaos collage poster. This is actually dubbed. This actually has the Return of the Freedom Fighters under there. Has the Sonic the Hedgehog logo, Sega, and Archie right there. This is actually, I think, what they were selling or giving away. I'm not really sure, or wanted to give away when they began the soft reboot retcon, and that has led us into what is known as the Shattered World Crisis. So I think that's what they wanted to do, except bigger. So now it's right. So basically now I have it, thanks to, and I'll explain this in a minute. Thanks to my own way of doing things. And then over here, up here, you can pretty much see it. This is a Saturday Mornings Forever banner. It says Sonic the Hedgehog, September 18th, 1993 to December 3rd, 1994. They actually should correct that a little bit because some places aired it until about February, from what I remember, or where I was. But yeah, basically that's the original. But basically, I know what they're saying about like first episode run. That's basically what it is from September 18th, 93 to December 3rd, 94. Original runs before they went into reruns. So there's that. That's pretty cool. And then down here is the most recent uh, collage, uh, intertwined, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think, what do they call it? Connecting collage, connecting cover, poster collage, whatever you want to call it, just like Countdown over there was. Panic in the Skies is the same thing. The Panic in the Sky, the first one, which is right there, the first part of it came out recently, about a week ago. And just recently, I don't know how Sonic Scan F got this, but apparently somebody got it and leaked it. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how they got it. But here you have, and again, you'll probably see it in the video and all that. You have all the covers interconnecting, intertwined. Like I said, I don't know if it was someone at Archie, like Tracy or Ian or whoever, but someone leaked this out. So it's all the covers connecting together to form one big collage cover for Panic in the Sky. So that's pretty cool right there. And then right over here, I have a small mini poster of Wildcats, Jim Lee's Wildcats from Wildstorm Image in DC with Zealot on the cover. Uh, with Zealot, Grifter, Voodoo, uh, Spartan, I think, on the cover. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, I know a lot of you are probably wondering how in the world did I do this? Well, just like I said with my just like I said with just like I said with my 8x10 here of the SatAM box set, as well as the 8x10s you've seen before of that I have hanging on my wall right now of 225 of the Countdown to Chaos collage, the Return of the Freedom Fighters, and the Station Square Rescue 2 issue 257 Viant cover, as well as the poster, the basically the connecting covers or puzzle piece covers for Worlds Unite, and everything. You know how this past year how they did those when they did Worlds Unite. Each issue from Mega Man, the main Sonic comic, Universe, and Boom would all have a Viant cover, which had like a piece of a bigger picture that you would connect like a puzzle. Well, I have an 8x10 of that. I have two 8x10s of 275, and I have an 8x10 of the line art. It's kind of side by side of the line art for the Station Square Rescue Viant cover for 257, the line art, as well as the final colorized version together. So again, it's not the first time I'd ever done this, but again, you're probably wondering, how could I do this? How is this possible? Well, when you have people uh, uploading uh, these pictures or these collages, these connecting covers as one poster deal, when you have them doing that, it's pretty much up for grabs if you catch my drift. I mean, anybody can take their mouse like this, you know, click left to enlarge the picture, or if they can't, but it's still viewable, they could click right and download it. It's as easy as that. And that's what I've done. And here's the deal. This is something in a way that I've been wanting to do for a while. Now, originally, and I was even thinking about it because at my job, when you go to the photo center, they have these different size posters different sizes of posters that you could choose from. And we had 11 by 14, basically going up and up and up. And the highest I think it went up to was, I believe, 20 by 36, I believe. I gotta check that. I gotta look at that. Hold on. But it went up to about, I think the highest is about 24. Now, if I'd gone 24, pretty much that whole door would be covered by one poster. Excuse me. That there would be covered by one poster, pretty much. Now, let me see here. Posters. Here we go. But basically, it would be covered by one poster. I'm trying to. Now, I could have chose from anything. I could have chose to have like a border put on it. I could have made it metallic and all that, but I decided not to do that because It probably would have cost, well, maybe not cost much, but still. Um, Again, let me check here for a second. Yeah, as you can hear right there, the thing kind of went up a little bit. That's the adhesive. That is the adhesive there. And for some odd reason, I think because maybe it's the heat. Okay, the sizes that they go up. Well, this says full poster size, but according to my job, the highest that we go up to is about 20 by 30 or probably 24 by 36. But basically, that's about it. Uh, that's what it is. But I would say the highest, I got to look at it again, but I think the highest we go up is about almost about 24 by 30 or 24 by 36. I'm not really sure. I have to check again. But these here, excuse me, these here are actually 14. These are actually 18 by 24. That's what these are. These are 18 by 24. So having these be like 18 by 24 is pretty cheap. Well, it was reasonable, but not cheap. Reasonable, but not cheap. If we got my receipt here, to kind of give you an idea. Actually, that's one receipt. I have it here somewhere. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's another thing. Yeah, but basically, this was at 7. No, it's not 7. Oh, at 3:32 today. This was the first ones. They cost about 43.03 with my discount. My discount gave me basically $4.44 off. So without the discount, it was about 47. The other one, and I know I have the receipt here somewhere, cost me about almost $2, $2.50 more, about $45 with the discount. So with the discount, it was about 45 something. So altogether, it cost me about almost $89 in a sense. Now you might say, well, why would you spend that much, Brian? Well, I got paid one. I get my SSI check this upcoming Tuesday, and my SSDI one 2 days after that. So uh, as long as I'm careful with my finances, I should be okay. But the reason I did this is because, like I said, this is something I've been wanting to do. And to me, these are just great to have as posters. Now, like I said, I could have gone bigger. I could have gone basically the size of my Transformers the movie poster, which is uh, which is right there. I could have gone that size. I could have gone that size, and and gone with that. But from what I have seen, I even tried measuring it a little bit. I even tried to measure it a bit, and from what I could tell, that's probably about a 20 to 24-inch poster. Now, if I'd done that, like I said, I wouldn't have been able to get as many as I did. These at 18 by 24 are pretty good. These by 1824 are pretty good. Pretty good size when you think about it. And they do fit, and they do have a lot of room. Matter of fact, my bottom door going to my bathroom actually looks a lot going. Actually, the bottom of the door here going that leads into the hallway into my bathroom actually looks a little bit better now, a little bit more clearer. Except, like I said, the adhesive, you have to really press down on that. Now, here's the thing about adhesives when you get them. You really have to press down on them. You really do. As a matter of fact, this is what's left of this. This is the adhesive this is the clear, removable clear mounting squares. Yeah, it says peel off square from clear bottom lining, apply 1 square to each corner of back side of object, remove printed top liner, press firmly against wall, use 1 square for each 1/8 pound of weight, not to exceed 1/4 pound. Well, I don't know how many pounds those are, and as you can see, these are already popping up too. Yeah, press down on my foot if you catch my drift. Yeah, press down very firmly my foot. Yeah, you really have to press down on these guys because, it's not, they don't really want to stay sometimes like they should. So you can see there already. And what I've done is I've actually had to rely on some old tactics. In other words, some old thumbtacks, if you catch my drift, just to hold them down. I wish I didn't have to do that, but I had no choice. Actually, I don't think you can see it from here. I actually had to use one of those big pin thumbtacks, if you will, not the flat, not the little rounded ones, but the big thick ones like this. The kind that you could actually hang something on if you wanted to. Yeah, those. Well, I've had to rely on those to actually stick some of these in. And what I did to one of them is I actually used my scissors, one of the scissors I have, a pair of scissors to go chop on them a couple of times so they're not really sticking out. I mean, above here, I did the same thing, but you can't really see them. I could see them from here, but through the video, you can't really see them that well, not that I know of. Matter of fact, if you look up, you know, you could just barely, you could just barely see them. You know, you could just barely see them, and from here you could barely see the other one though, because I kind of chopped it off a little bit. But as you saw just now here in this video, I've had to get up and actually press some of these things back down myself. So yeah, it's not easy, but it has to be done. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully it'll stay down for just a little bit. I think what it is, because we have the heater on right now, the adhesive's not really sticking on the way it should. It says press firmly. I did that. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how firmly you should press. But anyway, with that said, with those kind of complications, overall, I've finally been able to do something I've been wanting to do for a while. I mean, basically, the size of these posters are the size of the Scooby-Doo poster from the Scooby-Doo movie poster of 2002 that I'm looking at right now. Yeah, I still have that. And oh, by the way, that's hung by either the white adhesive ones that I should have got, or it's hung basically by tape. Some of these are actually hung by tape still anyway, if you can believe that. And some of them are hung by adhesives, but a majority are by tape. In fact, the Titan AE one I have up here is still hung by tape. So some of them still have the tape. Some of them still have tape connected to them, so it works out very well. The one thing I will say though, if you plan to do this yourself, make sure you get the right adhesives, as you can see, or else you're gonna have stuff like that happening. Or you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna have stuff like that happening to you almost all day. And again, I think honestly the problem is the fact that we have the heater on and the heater kind of makes the things not sticky anymore. So yeah, that's a big problem. But yeah, I pretty much besides that got everything hung up and I'm kind of happy about it. And again, this is just something I've been wanting to do for a while. And again, for anybody that's wondering how can I do this and everything, again, if they didn't want people downloading this stuff, when you would click on it, it would send you to a 403 forbidden page or something like that if they didn't want you to download it. But because that's not the case, and obviously they want you to download it because they know the covers obviously make good posters, I don't think they have a problem with it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Some of the t-shirts when I lived in Kansas, long story short, and a lot of people have seen this. I had the software to print um, print out pictures that I would download, mostly like 120, the cover for 123, I believe, and as well as the cover for Sonic and Knuckles Battle Royal. I was able to download those, print those out, and iron them onto white t-shirts. I even ironed that onto a black t-shirt and a white t-shirt, the box set cover one time, and even had Ken Penders respond about it. So, so and that's the only time anybody's ever cared, honestly, because at the time Ken was giving away T-shirts for anybody that bought the box set through him or something. But anyway, I did that with the Battle Royal comic comic cover. I did that with the Sonic the Hedgehog 123 cover. I put those on a T-shirt and wore them at times, and that's not a lie. I still have those T-shirts. Too, the print may not look as good anymore, but I still have them. I still effectively have those covers. So, yeah, I have them, and I guess that's a good thing when you think about it. But again, I thought I'd just share the fact that kind of give you a bit of an update on my Change the Room a Bit video and show you that there's more change has happened Sonic-wise and a bit with a dash of Wildcats in there. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. And I am out, and I'm going to try to fix this thing right now.